Well, hello there, YouTubers. This is the Phoenix here, and this is another one of my World vs. World vs. World videos. So currently, right now, I'm playing this video at approximately 75% speed, so it'd be easier for you to comprehend what exactly is going on in battle, because I am going fighting off some pretty humongous battles, straight into the heart of the battle, actually, and I want you to understand what's going on. I take it even further and actually go down to 25% playback speed sometimes. So right now. I'm currently on the Fort Aspenward server, and we're actually pretty much outnumbered. So right now we're playing against Dragonman, and Tarnished Coast. The Tarnished Coast actually has 3 orbs, so they actually have plus 150 stats to each player, and a 15% HP bonus for each player also. So we're pretty much disadvantaged pretty heavily, both in terms of numbers and by stats. So I start initiating into the battle. I go switch to Earth. I cast Churning Earth, and I follow that up quickly by a lightning flash right behind that tree over there, and I go ahead and cast Earth 2 and Earth 4 to cause more damage to CCs, and I go ahead and take this guy out. So I go ahead and stomp this guy right here, and I quickly follow through with that with Burning Speed and start continuing to do more damage and dishing out as much damage as possible. So after that, I go ahead and cast Fire 2, gets that humongous mob right there, do a lot of damage, and then my HP is dropping a little bit low, so everyone's starting to target me, so I'll go ahead and cast uh, Heal 6, and then my ultimate while I'm on that mist form. And then I go ahead and dodge roll for that evasive arcana heal, and then I'm gonna go ahead and take out this enemy warrior attacking our ally right here. So I go ahead, cast Ride the Lightning, miss that updraft right there, which actually sent me back a little bit further, and so now I'm not actually gonna be able to catch up to him because I used Burning Speed and it misses right there. But I still hit that warrior with Drake's Breath and did cause some burning damage, but he's gonna make that out alive. So I'm just gonna walk through this enemy army and see what happens here. No one's gonna actually. I'm just gonna see like who's gonna chase me so I can possibly get some more smaller scale battles going on, and possibly use this in my favor. So right here, I actually attract one of the elemental commanders, and I'm gonna try and take him out. So I go ahead and start doing some damage to him. He cast Mist Form right as I cast Earth Force, so I completely missed my stun, which was pretty good on his part. I actually missed my cone of health too pretty badly, and he casts Updraft on me, followed by a Burning Speed. So that's a pretty common combo you'll see for most DD Elementalists. So this guy is slightly equally skilled. I actually do the same thing to him, and I follow through exactly how like with the Ride the Lightning Updraft followed by the Burning Speed combo. So I actually do the same to him, and I go ahead and dodge roll here for the base of Arcana heal and dodge his spell while I'm at it, and I cast Water 3 to slow him down even further. Um, I notice a lot of people approaching me at this point, so I'm going to go ahead and run back, but I'm actually going to use that as an ambush tactic. So I'm going to go in the slow motion video. I'm going to cast Churning Earth and watch. He is about to use Burning Speed on me. I know I can see it coming, so I'm going to dodge it and counterattack with my Churning Earth right as I dodge it. And he eats all that damage with my Arcane Shield popped up. So he eats like 4,000 damage plus another 6,000 with bleeding. But again, I'm pretty much outnumbered at this point. I would have won that battle, but too many enemies. I can't do anything about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and run here, but I end up getting killed. So I ended up popping my downskilled 2 ability, which actually got buffed recently. So that's nice. But again, I can't really do anything at this point, so I might as well just go over here and lie down and die. So I lost that battle right there. So I'm gonna go and try and quickly re-engage into the battle and see what I can do from there. So I go back to the waypoint, and again that person I was fighting there, I actually knew that person. I was actually fighting them earlier. So that elemental's commander, so that person does have some experience and is a level 80 person, so they actually knew what they were doing. So back to the fight scene. So again, right now it is pretty chaotic at the front lines. They're right outside their base. I think this is the last map. Oh, this is actually Fort Aspenwood Borderlands. This is the last map that like all the big battles are occurring. Every other map is pretty much dominated by Tarnished Coast right now. So this is our last stand basically. So I'm gonna go ahead and cast Burning 3, or sorry, Fire 3, and then cast Churning Earth and that nice Lightning Flash, and I pretty much stop and intervene that stomp from happening against my ally. and I do cause a lot of damage to 3 or 4 people. So I'm gonna try and dish out more damage, use that Drake's Breath, spread it all over to my enemies, followed by a Burning 3, or sorry, Fire 3 to try and do even more damage, followed by Fire 5 to like get that burst damage while they're on fire. And if you saw that, I did a fairly good amount of crits on that combo. So this guy's on the left side alone by himself. I'm gonna try and actually I'm just gonna ignore him. I'm just gonna go straight to the big battle scenes again. Use Fire 3, try to build more distance, try to catch up to him, try to harass him as much as possible. It's not really getting very far. I'm actually surrounded by enemies in all directions at that point, so I'm just gonna go retreat, heal up, go to water, cast my Cone of Cold. So and here I'm just gonna just see if I can get some nice combo around the side, and I do. I'm gonna cast Turning Earth in slow motion, and I'm gonna pop it right in this humongous army, followed by Earth 4 to CC all these enemies around me. Only CC 1 or 2, but still a lot. I didn't get any updraft knockdowns right there, but I still hit them pretty hard, and this is gonna force them back in a slight retreat. So now I'm taking a good amount of damage, so I'm gonna go ahead and retreat here and take this line of sight, this hillside, which gives me a line of sight for most of my enemies. And then I'm gonna go ahead and switch to water, heal up as much as possible. Again, using that hill right here to get that line of sight from my enemies, so I can only get focus fired by only a few enemies, not everybody at once. So I'm gonna go ahead and just cast my long range auto attack, which is 600 range, which is pretty long for a DD attack, and cast Cone of Cold for extra healing, dodge roll for that evasive Arcana heal, and now I'm going to retreat a little bit back, retreat a little bit, and then I'm gonna go and use my consumables because I realized I didn't have them up. So I'm gonna go around the backside and see if I can do a sneak attack, either from this hilltop right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and cast Journey Earth, slow motion once more, and then pop it right in this humongous army, and then all those enemies just take all that damage, all the bleeding damage that I did to them, all that arcane damage from the arcane shield, and I go ahead and pop up my fire skills and start causing more havoc. And I got down to 75 HP and I managed to survive at that point, but I'm still gonna die. I go ahead and pop my down skill 2 ability and start escaping from this battle. I actually do get lucky because one of my allies is actually following me and pops the AoE stealth on me, so I can heal up and pretty much saves me at that point. I'm gonna go heal up once more, dodge roll for evasive Arcana, and I'm gonna reinitiate into the battle. So we're slowly pushing them back, little by little, and there's a humongous army right here. I'm just gonna see what I can do, cast as much DOT as possible. I get that nice Fire 5 there doing 5k damage or 4k damage and 3k damage to 2 people. I go ahead and just run away from this battle because I am getting targeted pretty heavily. I'm just gonna change direction and see who's gonna follow me once more, like I did earlier with that Elementalist commander, and hopefully split up their army and have people come at me, which only 1 or 2 people are coming at me though. So I'm gonna go ahead and find a new target just because I don't want to re-engage in that humongous battle. And there is this Mesmer here taking out these scale, and he's actually not doing too well, so I don't assume this guy's too good. So I could take him out fairly easy, fairly fast, and he's actually already down at this point. So I'm gonna just try to take him out while taking out this other person at the same time. So usually how you do this is you cast AoE right over his corpse while dealing damage to the opponent that's still alive. So I go ahead and do that. I shoot that Drake's Breath right in line and inside with the other Mesmer. But my HP is dropping a little bit low, so I'm gonna go ahead and heal. I'm gonna go ahead and retreat a little bit. Cast my elite. Actually, didn't Arcast. I didn't actually use a evasive Arcana here to dodge roll and heal, which I should have, but I didn't. And then I popped Earth, which I thought Turning Earth was up, but it wasn't. So I'd go ahead and switch to Fire really quickly, cause more damage to this Mesmer right here. He is escaping at this point. I'm gonna try and locate where he is. He's actually Actually, I don't know where he is right now. The best way to locate Mesmer is to look at that one moving target that's running around. Usually, only an experienced member would actually stand still and pretend to be one of the clones. But this Mesmer doesn't do that, so that's convenient. He actually mows me at this point. It's actually his elite skill, and I'm pretty much unable to do anything. So I'm just gonna run around in a circle and then backtrack quickly out and try to wait right as my mow is gonna pop up. I'm gonna do a counterattack. So I go ahead in slow motion, I dodge, and then I do a nice updraft right at him, and then I follow that up with a burning speed, 2,700 damage with burning onto it. So that does a lot. I cast Ring of Fire and I hit him, and I cast my Earth 3 and I hit him twice once again in the stealth, and I can see the AoE damage that he's taking. I go ahead and try to pop up Lightning Flash and hit him, but I actually miss my Churning Earth by a little small margin. So I go ahead and heal when Miss More because my HP is really low, and I'm gonna go ahead and do Evasive Arcana roll for that extra 1.8k heal. Um, at this point, there's a lot of enemies. I'm getting pretty outnumbered, so I'm gonna try and use burning speed, build some distance, and then quickly swap that out with lightning and escape from the situation. And then there is a warrior on the right side of me, hitting me right now. I go ahead and dodge some of his shots, and he's still doing pretty much a good amount of damage. So I'm gonna go use this hillside right here to attack his line of sight. Um, he has a really big advantage over me. I'm gonna try and take him out, but if I can't, um, I'm actually gonna do a quick heal, and this heal was actually perfectly timed to perfectly timed such that when I hit the water, I actually finished. And then I go ahead and cast my Earth 4 underwater, hit him above land, and then followed by Earth or Air 4 once more, and follow that up with another CC. So I hit him with 3 CCs in a row, and then I followed that up with water, which I did by accident, and then I followed that up with a quick fire, and I hit that burning speed perfectly, but he counters me with a stomp, which was very nicely executed. And I go ahead and cast this my underwater arcane shot, but it gets obstructed. So I go and re-engage him. He's already running at this point. I have full HP, and I started off with almost nothing, and he had full HP. So I'm already winning at this point. I'm gonna try and take him out. Go ahead and stomp him. Go use Earth 2 to slow him down even further. Now at this point, he's kind of forced to run. I get this nice burning speed right there as I built more distance up, and I was trying to cast here, but I hit the water and didn't realize it. And I go ahead and finish him off. So I think he's given up at this point. He doesn't bother interrupting me, and I finish him. So there is a thief coming at me, and I believe he's a pistol whipper. I can't really tell at the moment, but I go ahead. He goes in stealth. I go ahead and pop Churning Earth. I'm gonna go and teleport wherever I think he is, but he's attacking me right head on. So he takes on that full Churning Earth. I don't know why. And I go ahead, cast Drake's Breath to just aim randomly and hopefully hit him. And he does take that burning damage. So that's good. And then I built some more distance using Fire 3, then more distance further with Earth 2 to cripple him and then slow him down even further. And then I go updraft, but I miss. And I go ahead and just start attacking this necro that showed up because I don't know where there's the thief, and I go ahead back put up arcane shield because I can hit both enemies at the same time. So right now I'm going to chase this Mez right here and counterattack and actually switch it up and actually hit the thief and catch him off guard. So now I'm going to use this tree for a line of sight, and I'm going to pop Churning Earth with a lightning flash, and I hit that thief directly. And I accidentally push a misform, so that was actually a mistake right there. I go ahead and go in for the Necro again because he is visible, and I can see where he's going from here. I use my Fire 5 and hit him nicely, but the thief was already dead. I actually killed him while I used Ring of Fire on actually accidentally killed him without realizing it using AoE. So he actually uses a downskill 3 ability, which basically cloaks him. So I'm just gonna wait here and cause him more damage. But he's already out of skills at this moment, except with teleport, which he does use promptly right before I finish him. So I'm gonna go once again, just go straight at him and just finish him off. Use that stomp. I don't have to, because I know he has no more abilities left, and he is down. So now on to finding more battles, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go to this Dahlia. I can take it out because it is really close by. It is a fairly easy kill, so it doesn't take any amount of skill to take it out. So I go ahead and meet my ally. He's actually probably as good as elementals as me, so we can cause a lot of havoc using this squadron of elementals or elementalists. I actually have two elementalists on my team right now who are both very good at PvP in the World vs. World. So we can as a team take a larger group than our team. So we go ahead and take that Dolyak, and then go ahead and look for some other enemies. So we just go back to where the big fight scene is, which is right outside our base. There is another Dolyak, so we go ahead and take that out too. And then my ally just tries using Ride the Lightning, actually messes up, hits the bridge, and falls off to the bottom, which he tries to come back up. And right as he comes back up, a thief engages him, and I'm still attacking this Dolyak. I just want to finish him off really quickly. But if I'm about to look around at this point and see that there is an invader attacking my ally, because I noticed his HP bar is actually going down in my party menu. So I want to down this Dolyak as fast as possible, because I'm not going to get another chance to kill it sometimes. I don't know if more people will come up. So I go ahead and take that out. And then I go and help my ally over here. The thief is escaping at this point. I'm gonna try and take him out, but he invisibles, and I think he jumps over the edge, so I don't really want to follow him at this point. There's a warrior right here that tries to engage us, and this is actually a really good warrior here. She actually dodges right as I use Ride the Lightning, and I try and use that updraft right there to disable her, but actually she dodges it once more, and I get interrupted with my Fire 5 for some reason. I don't know why. And I try to stop, and she once again dodge rolls my CC. So she dodged my abilities 3 times in a row. So that's pretty amazing. I actually get that churning earth off pretty nicely. I don't know how. I think it was I just got lucky there, and it hit him for 5,000 damage. So this guy that I'm stomping right now actually has almost no armor. So back to the fight scene. So this rifle warrior is coming at me again. I try and use a burning 3, but she doesn't mobilize me. So that's the 4th time this warrior has thwarted me and just using any sort of movement displacement. And I'm gonna go ahead and try and attack her once more. And then she knocks me out of the way. That's the 5th time that I've been interrupted by this warrior. So this warrior is good, and she even goes even further and actually someone mobilizes you once more when I use Ride the Lightning. So I'm pretty much, I know this person's really good, so I'm just gonna escape from this battle. I'm not gonna win at this point. So my HP is dropping a little low at 5,500 HP. I don't know why I used Drake's Bedford there, but I just did. I'm gonna swap to air for that nice 12 seconds buff speed and another 5 seconds, both from the switching to air attunement and by casting Glyph of Elemental Harmony within the air attunement. So I'm gonna go heal up him again. I did use Evasive Arcana with that dodge roll, and that warrior's coming at me again. Look how many boons that person has. I'm gonna go ahead and use Fire 3, and she dodges again. So that's the 6th time I've been thwarted by the same person. 7th time now because I got immobilized while casting Drake's Breath in the wrong direction. Then I go ahead and come up again, try to attack this warrior, and I did get that nice stun right there. I'm gonna try and updraft, and I get interrupted for the 8th time by the same warrior. So, I missed for the 9th time because this warrior did predict that I was gonna use updraft. So this warrior has thwarted me 9 times at this point. I know this warrior is not gonna be an easy kill. So I'm gonna go ahead and probably switch up targets, and it's taking a good amount of time to try and take this person out. So I go ahead, dodge roll back, and I get that stack of might within my own fire field, so that's nice. My ally died at this point. I'm going to try and res her, but unfortunately it's futile, so I go ahead and cast Misform, heal up. My HP dropped down to 1,000, so I'm almost dead at this point. Now my HP is dropping even lower from bleeding. I'm going to go and switch to water for the Evasive Arcana heal, and then switch to earth because I have nothing else ready, and I get that protection, so that might save me a little bit longer. I cast burning 3, and it hits enemy pretty hard, but I actually intended it to intended to be used as an escape move, which didn't really work out too well. I go ahead and run from the situation, switch to water treatment once more, heal up, and then once I'm out of combat, I'm just going to re-engage in combat. So, so my ally is down right here. I'm going to go ahead and res her. And out of nowhere, a thief pops up, which I didn't really look closely at the map, but I'm going to go ahead and res her, so I'm almost at this point. And he's focusing mostly on bleed damage, so he's a conditioned thief. So I cast Fire 5 and I miss, and then I'm just gonna go and escape the situation. There's 3 people chasing me. I'm gonna go ahead and cast War 3, jump and use this blockade right here, and then cast Air with Ride the Lightning to escape even further, and then fall out with Shocking Aura for the 12 seconds of Swiftness and 12 seconds of Fury. So I go ahead and switch to Fire once more to get more movement displacement. I casted Ring of Fire before because that was a choke point right there, and now I cast Earth for that extra 25%, or for that extra protection. And I did predict a thief would come up me from behind, so I did go ahead and cast that Earthquake, and I did get him pretty perfectly right as bad as he's gonna hit me. And this warrior here is using Dagger Storm, so I'm just gonna go and attack from a distance. I do hit them with that burning sphere right there because I did cloak right as I landed it. So I'm gonna try and cut these enemies that are attacking me currently. So my ally casts Churning Earth with teleport, and it lands pretty nicely. Hits most of the enemies, and now I'm just shooting AoE at random because I have no idea where the enemy is right now. They're right there in the distance, burning. So I'm gonna go ahead and cast Burning Speed, and I miss my Fire 5. So now I'm going to use Ride the Lightning. My ally does the same thing, and we both try to finish this person off really quickly. 3 Elementalists with all sorts of CCs, and then I go and cast Churn Earth with that teleport there to try to take him out even further. And I predicted he would move in that direction, but somehow he escaped. I believe, yeah, he escaped. And I don't know where he went. I don't know how he survived that attack. But I'm going to go ahead and finish this guy off here. I don't know how he died actually. But he actually just went invisible, so I'm going to go ahead and attack the air because I know he's right there. And then he's going to teleport when he has almost no HP left, so I'm just going to go and do a fancy move of Ride the Lightning right to him and finish him off. And now I'm going to go and re-engage the combat with my other 2 teammates. So we go over and try to find more people to take out. So we go into the bridge, and I go and cast my my elite because I know it's going to be a big battle coming up. There's already 3 people here, and again they have that advantage with the 150 stats on all players. I get this nice Churning Earth down, 2 people, followed by a updraft. I was just about to use updraft, but I missed. So I go ahead and use updraft right here and hit both of them. And my ally couples this perfectly with the Churning Earth, so that was a nice combo by my ally Janice. And then I follow this up with more fire damage, but at this point I think a 4th person showed up into the battle, and there's actually, no, I think there's 7 people in there, and there's someone actually using the legendary Twilight Sword there, so I think there's 7 enemies to 3 of us, so we can't win at this point. I'm gonna go run away. I'm gonna heal up. I saw a loot item here, so I'm gonna go and pick it up again because I need that badge of honor. And then as I'm running along, I'm just gonna go and do a matrix dodge onto that bullet there. Actually, I didn't really expect it. I don't know if I dodged it, but I thought that was pretty fun. But I'm gonna go ahead and switch targets and take out this rifle warrior trying to chase me down. So I'm gonna go use Fire 4, and then Drake's Breath, and he's gonna dodge backwards, and I'm gonna actually follow him perfectly in line with a evasive Arcana Earth. And that was a perfect execution right there. And I go ahead and cast my Earth 2, and I hit him pretty hard. And I was going to cast Earth 4 and try to hit him even further, but he actually walks out of the area. So I'm just going to start taking him out once more. I'm going to cast Updraft here, which he's somehow immune to it. He probably has some sort of stability on right now. And this rifle warrior comes up once more. This rifle warrior is actually the same rifle warrior. The person I'm targeting right now is the same rifle warrior that I killed earlier when I was using my spells underwater. I'm gonna go and escape escape from the situation because it is getting a little hairy. And heal up here, get that nice swiftness bonus from Glyph of Elemental Harmony. And I'm gonna use this as a juke point right here. I was gonna cast Earth 5 followed by Lightning Flash, but they didn't go through with it. They didn't chase me far enough. So they're gonna retreat here at this point. I'm gonna go. They probably know I'm chasing him at this point. So this guy right here that I'm looking at, he's gonna hide around the corner. I know this is gonna happen, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pop fire and use a burning speed and hit him perfectly in line. He gets that full fire damage. He goes ahead and stomps me, and I go ahead and dodge roll, and he actually hits me with his full adrenaline skill, and I take 10,000 damage. I think from one or two shots from the other enemies nearby. So I go ahead and use this wall right here, switch to Earth, pop turning Earth while they're in line of sight, and then quickly teleport to hit all three of them, and pop up Arcane Shield too, because I know everyone's hitting me and I'm gonna get full damage here. I go ahead and run from the situation by using a Mistform and quickly changing direction and going under this bridge, so they don't really expect it, and then follow up with a 180 and an updraft followed by another 180. So I go and heal up once more. I did an Arcase of Mana heal, and I believe this thief is a commander. Yeah, he's a commander, so he's chasing me right now. So obviously this person isn't going to be super easy to kill. Probably he's probably level 80 full exotic, so I'm going to try and down him. I get that nice 4k damage, so he doesn't have that much toughness, which is something to keep note mentally in the future. I go ahead and kite and cycle through these enemies all at once. They stealth all together, so I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna escape from the situation by using Ring of Fire to damage them further if they're chasing me. And then I'm gonna go ahead and since this is the enemy base, I'm gonna go further. I'm just gonna go in reverse direction, completely confuse them. When I do that dodge right there with Evasive Arcana with water, I'm gonna go ahead and cast a Ring of Fire at this choke point, and then right here, the thief commander already left the situation, but now I'm gonna set up this humongous nice ambush right here. I'm gonna put them in my line of sight, and they don't actually see me or what I'm doing now. I'm gonna cast Turning Earth, and I'm going to time it perfectly such that whenever it finishes casting, I can actually cast Lightning Flash coupled with that and hit them right at the choke point and do an amazing amount of damage, 4.2k damage to that warrior right there, followed by Earthquake forward to disable him further, and I get that nice updraft to dodge him. So that's one of my nice combos right there. He actually does about 10k damage on me, so I go ahead and heal up, and I go ahead and try to take him out. I used Earth 3 and I connect him, and I go finish him off with my strongest auto attack, which is just Lightning 1. So I believe he's casting another Adrenaline skill, and he hits me for 5k damage. I go ahead and stop him with Mistform up, so I don't get interrupted by his attacks, and he does do a lot of damage while he's on the floor for warriors. This Elementalist is a Staff Elementalist, so I'm not too concerned about that. Staff Elementalists don't do a lot of damage 1 versus 1, and they're fairly easy to dodge, so I'm not too preoccupied about killing this person. So I go ahead and finish him off, using all my different abilities, cycling through constantly, and then right here I get this nice perfect burning speed right here. I made it such that you can't dodge it unless you actually do a dodge roll. So another thing to note is burning speed actually has like about a 300 PB AoE effect for the blast damage, and it also does fire trail damage for DOT effects. Alright, so yeah, actually I left the video on. I for some reason left the audio on at this point because I was changing the speeds a lot for my videos, the playback speeds. So right here, this is pretty much the end of my video. I hope you liked it, and I hope you enjoyed it. So I'm probably gonna upload the third part of the video later on. So or sorry, the second part of the video later on. So I hope you enjoy that. or hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm going to upload another video in the future, which is the second part of this, as I said earlier. And this will be a more intense battle. It'll be much more complicated, so I'm going to slow that even further down, because I am doing a lot of 4 versus 1s in that situation against guilds. And if you like this video, don't forget to like it, favorite, subscribe it, or tell your friends, guildies, whoever it is, to watch this video, because I really want people to actually understand what's going on with the way I play. I really hopefully you learned something from this video. And thank you again for watching. I will update future videos like this in the future, possibly with SPVP or TPVP, for more in-depth content and more about more of the subtleties in that combat field. So again, thank you again for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and that is it.